Just weeks after achieving a lifelong dream, tragedy struck. David Hekili Kenui Bell, a Hawaiian actor with a heart full of passion and a spirit rooted in aloha, finally saw his name in lights. He just stepped onto the big screen in Disney's live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch, a film cherished by millions and especially by those from Hawaii, who saw their culture represented in its truest form. For Bell, playing the role of the big Hawaiian dude wasn't just another job. It was a moment that felt like destiny. But just days after sharing that joy with his loved ones, he was gone. The film premiered on May 23rd. Less than 2 weeks later, Bell passed away at just 57 years old. For those closest to him, it wasn't just a shock, it was a loss that came with bittersweet timing. His sister, Lilo Kenui Bell, revealed the heartbreaking news on June 15th, writing, "It is with a heavy heart I share that my sweet, generous, talented, funny, brilliant, and handsome little brother David Hekili Bell will spend today in the company of our Heavenly Father." She went on to describe how David had taken their entire family to see the film just 2 short weeks before his death. A celebration turned into a farewell, though no one knew it at the time. And for David, that screening wasn't just a watch party. It was a victory lap, a moment of pride he had waited a lifetime for. He posted to Instagram afterward, full of gratitude. "Mahalo to everyone who worked on this film. I knew it would be special to attend a cast and crew screening and it didn't disappoint." But who was David Bell beyond the screen? Born and raised in Hawaii, Bell was a proud local through and through. A graduate of Kalani High School, he was living in Waimea before his passing. Though he'd never become a household name in Hollywood, he made his mark in his own way. He appeared in minor roles on shows like Hawaii Five-0 and Magnum P.I., bringing authenticity to the screen that only a true islander could. And even when he wasn't acting, David stayed connected to the community. He worked as an assistant airport superintendent at the Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport, and if you've ever flown into Kona, you've probably heard his voice over the PA system. That's David, still welcoming travelers to paradise. His sister described him as more than just talented, she called him a prince of a man. Her words painted a picture of someone who was joyful, magnetic, and full of aloha. "The film industry and entertainment was so exciting to him," she said. "I loved that he enjoyed the arts." David didn't chase fame, he chased the joy of creation. Whether it was voiceovers, small TV roles, or that one big break in a Disney film, he found happiness in the work itself. In a world that often measures success by recognition, David's life is a reminder that fulfillment isn't always about being known, it's about doing what you love and staying true to where you came from. His pride wasn't in the size of his role but in what it represented. In his Instagram post, he emphasized how proud he was of Hawaii's local crew, writing, "It was so awesome to see so many of the true stars, in my opinion, our local crew in Hawaii." That was David. Grateful, grounded, always lifting others up. Now, with his voice still echoing through Kona Airport and his face immortalized in one of Disney's most beloved remakes, David Bell leaves behind a quiet but powerful legacy. He may not have been the star of the film, but to his family, friends, and community he was the heart of it. And maybe that's what makes his story so unforgettable. Because sometimes, the people who seem like minor characters in a film are the ones who leave the biggest mark in real life. Rest in aloha, David. Love you, gang.